All right, welcome everybody. This is going to be our introduction video of who I am, who is this beautiful woman, who's my partner, Lianik. Introducing myself, my name is Roland Biro. I am from Romania, born and raised in Romania, but I am a Hungarian, so that can already tell you that if I am born and raised in Romania, my mindset was always that I am less than others. I was bullied, I was having a really rough childhood, I was very ashamed, I was hiding in my bedroom, I was playing a lot of video games and eating a lot of garbage food. So I had no self-confidence, no friends, no relationship. I was just playing on the video games until 24 years old. And long story short, because this is our together introduction, at 28, I had this awakening that, motherfucker, like I'm depressed as fuck. Like I need to change something, because I was thinking of suicide for at least 6 months already, smoking weed, living in the UK, and it was a really difficult period for me. So I finally changed and I chose myself. So I resigned from my job and I was jobless for 3 months. Then I moved back from the UK to Romania and started delivering food. Fast forward 3 years, I had a motorbike accident, which was again waking me up to my purpose, to do something with my life. And then I was following this guy, Mike Chang, online, and he was back then a bodybuilder, but then turning into this spiritual holistic health coach. So I signed up to his program. I went through his body mind transformation program. I really liked it. I wanted to change my life. So I kept messaging him that, hey, please give me a chance to work with him, with you, for you. So I became a virtual assistant, then an instructor, then a coach, then a sales advisor selling the programs, then a manager, then I moved to Bali. Then that's it. That's who I am right now. I am instructing Flow 60 classes every day, which is a holistic health practice. That's how I live my life, training people to release tension from their body and mind, and coaching them to get closer to their goals, to release their emotions, managing the company, a lot of departments, and making sure that everybody who's coming to our programs will be served to the highest standard that we can provide. And that's how I met Lianik. And I'm very eager for you to introduce yourself, like who are you, and what are we going to do on this channel, dear?
Oh wow, we are going to share with you our life knowledge. I don't know if it's a big thing, but for me it's a life-changing stuff. My name is Lianik. I am a yoga instructor, 24 years of experience now.
So you've been instructing yoga for 24 years?
Yes.
In person?
Yes.
Not online,
no.
Like me. I have mostly like 95% of my experience online, very little in person. But you, contrary, you've been working with people in person.
Yes.
That's totally different. So
yes, since the beginning of the century.
We have this joke. In the beginning.
Yeah. So I started teaching yoga while I was in the university. Studying architecture. I am an architect, graduated architect.
Turning a yoga instructor.
Yes. When I was in my second year of university, I started to practice some yoga because it was really hard and stressful for those who are designers and architects. They know what I mean, because you don't sleep. You train yourself for not sleeping and for being in the same position the whole time, seated. So my my body started to having issues. My migraines were having, they were more and more intense. My whole life I've been a migraine person since I was 4 years old, so I had this chronic pain. And the university studies was not helping a lot. So I started to practice some things like meditation, qigong, and yoga. And my health started to improve.
By physical practice?
Yes.
Qigong, yoga, and meditation.
Meditation, yes.
If I can say something here, like I'm coming from a background of a family with diabetes, overweight, depression, self-doubt, low self-esteem, barely making it in life, like working very hard in factories. I had no education of health, physical health, nutrition, mindset, anything. Those books in the back, like we never read books, come on. So I thought that people were just like born genetically, or like if you're raised like that, like in a family, that's how you are, and I wasn't. So that's how stuck, fixed mindset I was. Like I had no idea that I can change consciously, intentionally, with awareness.
Yes.
So that's what we are going to be sharing with you, how we changed and how you can change intentionally every day, small acts every day, reading, moving, meditating, eating something healthier. So that's what I wanted to really focus on, that she had a lot of migraines from her childhood.
Since I was 4 years old.
And Qigong, yoga, meditation.
It started to release that migraines. And I start also to share with my friends what I was learning from my practices. And suddenly, like very naturally, I started teaching yoga. When I was at the same time finishing my career.
Without a license.
Without a license.
She was professional without a license.
Yes.
I'm also that. Like I'm professional. I have a coaching degree there, but I don't know if it's licensed.
So I taught yoga for years without a license. And I taught 101, I taught to senior citizens, to children, to people with average age, to pregnant women, to groups, to yoga studios, at home. I was really committed since the beginning.
And what I want to remind you, because not remind you, but point out, is that you were from a family of sportive, like you have some cousins who were Olympians, and she was a really good swimmer. She was doing ballet.
Yeah.
I was on the other hand, like playing video games with terrible form. Like this was my sitting position for years, and I had such bad back pain all my life. Like I couldn't fucking figure it out. Like why? How to make that better? So this channel is going to be our synthesis and our sharing of knowledge and experience of what I learned, which is the school of life, really. I'm not the smartest, most intellectual, educated person. I'm a high school dropout, and she's a freaking architect. So, you know, that's proof for you guys out there who thinks that. I used to think that also, like, oh my God, I'm a high school dropout, I'm more stupid than others. I really thought that some people who finished, you know, high school and college and university, they are much smarter than me. Fuck no, they don't know. If you don't have results in life that you want, you set yourself goals, you're not successful. You don't live the life you want to live. You just live on autopilot. And that's what we want to do, to wake you up, to show you that consciously you can design and create the life that you want, which is this apartment, which is our future together, how we are moving to El Salvador. But as an introduction to cap Like, I was depressed, I was overweight, I was bullied, I was ashamed, I was playing video games, I didn't read a book until 28 or 9 years old. I didn't listen to self-improvement, I didn't go to the gym, I didn't do anything. I was running at around 20 years old and I got like a terrible Achilles tendon injury with my heel pain. When I woke up in the morning, I couldn't walk, like I had to sometimes crawl like on my knees to go to the toilet because I had to, and nobody explained this shit to me, and I was getting so pissed like in the last couple of years, like how is it possible that nobody explains this common sense to people?
Yes.
So how we came together is that she is extremely aware, very conscious, educating herself in Vedanta, and she has a lot of common sense like me. So baby, people can expect from us, from me on this channel. This is my channel, Life with Roland. So I'm going to share with you my gym workout, my Flow 60 workout, my mobility workouts, my flexibility, my meditation, my breath work, my qigong, my walks, my movement, my reading of books, sharing of wisdom, my nutrition, my travels, and relationship, like how we form a good connection.
Exactly.
And sometimes she's going to make an appearance because our relationship so far is really good. Well, we have some fights every now and then, but we make it work. So dear, how are you going to share your knowledge on these videos?
Well, I'm just going to be very humble, sharing my knowledge, my own life transformation through the practices that I already do. Because what yoga, what qigong and meditation guide me to do is to have a very conscious relationship with myself.
With the body.
And
with the body, mind.
It is everything. It's related because the way that you are treating your body during this kind of practices is also reflecting in the way that you eat, in the way that you think, in the way that you have disciplines and consistency with all your acts, and how your thoughts and your words and your actions are coherent also. So we are just sharing with you, giving you the example by our own lifestyle. We are not changing anything, we are just being ourselves in front of the camera, and that's my own appearance here. I'm going to share with you sometimes some recipes that I have for
power balls.
Yes, for having some
chia puddings.
For desserts, for healthy desserts.
For the
baby.
biceps. Yeah.
Healthy desserts because he is a sweet tooth. I am a sweet tooth.
I was an emotional eater. Now, finally, there's no emotions to suppress because I can channel my love to somebody, which this love from universal intelligence comes through me and I let it flow out. So finally it's not suppressed, so there's nothing to suppress with food, emotional eating, love, emotion, anger, frustration, shame, guilt, blah, blah, blah. So I'm eating now the chia pudding, the banana bread, which is loaded with creatine and protein and healthy fats and healthy carbs. So thank you, my love, for bringing those recipes into my life.
Yeah, he's very happy with the version of the desserts that I do. Sugar-free, lot of proteins on them, low fat, so you're welcome.
Yeah. And lastly, some relationship advice.
Yes.
Sometimes it's going to be mainly on her because I'm more passionate about personal development, like taking action, goal setting, living the way you want to live, living the best life, just in flow as a Flow 60 instructor and following your inner guidance, your intuition, your conscience, God, whatever you want to call it. That's how I got here. That's how I live now, with less resistance, with more confidence to be in front of the camera. Like for years, for like until 32 years of my life, I would never appear in front of the camera. Like I was so shy, and now I'm revealing my life, and I will reveal my past and my depression and my smoking weed habits. Like who does that? Somebody who is much more at peace with himself than before. So
the reason that I want to share also relationship advices is because it doesn't matter who. Love is the universal force. The universal force. So love is the reason why you're here. Love is that thing that you express to yourself and keeps you alive. And love is that thing that you give and receive to others and from others. So how to love is not necessarily what you are going to have here, but how to express intelligently that love, and how to maintain healthy the way that you share the love with yourself and with others. That is the things that we are going to talk.
And it starts with self-love. Like you gotta love yourself. Start to love yourself. Prioritize yourself. And what is love anyway? Attention, care, empathy, compassion, understanding. When I'm saying attention, is that you give attention to yourself. Loving, growing attention.
Yes.
Let's just see that plant over there. What is love to that plant? Water. That is nutrients. Good fertile ground and some sunshine. What is love to ourselves? What is fertile ground? Well, it's food. Hydration, the water. What is sunshine? Yes, but also movement. Like that plant cannot move, but us, life is movement. So that's self-love. If you do not do those activities, habits right now, it's not a problem. They are habits. Like I haven't moved and loved myself for many, many, many years. 32, 33. Even just lately I started to really love myself, because before then I was bullying myself with all the hard workouts, early wake-ups, cold showers, ice baths and everything. Even if I didn't want to, like I was just like bullying myself. So you can do that. You can put yourself into ice baths consciously, with awareness, with love, not just from, okay, I gotta do this because I'm so fucking hard. Wow, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, so relationship advice will be based on love. And that's what we came up with, because we love each other. Like how the hell I would like never thought like I'm gonna be loving somebody. So Lianik, that's our introduction, right? Yoga teacher,
Yes.
Healthy snacks, baker, and conscious relationship
Advices, common sense advices.
Common sense university. I think maybe I'll do that if nobody trademarked that. So see you in the next videos.
Yes.
Bye. Say bye.
Bye.